Question number 6. Is it healthy to put children in experimental families? We have to understand and recognize this fact. No society at any time, primitive or developed, ancient or modern, has ever raised a generation of children in same-sex homes. Never happened. And if we are going to start engaging in it, I don't know of a better definition of experiment than that. Nobody's ever done it. We don't know how it's going to turn out. So we necessarily, if we're going to go this way, we'll have to subject children to experimental families. Same-sex marriage is a vast, untested social experiment on children. This is a very, very key line, and I would encourage you to use it again and again because it gets right at the heart of the issue. Same-sex marriage is a vast, untested social experiment on children. When I was doing research for my book, Marriage on Trial, that I co-authored with a very good friend of mine, Dr. Bill Meyer, I wanted to see what lesbian scholars and gay scholars had to say about the process of growing up in intentionally motherless or fatherless families. And I found this book, The Lesbian Parenting Book. And I looked in the index for parenting, and I flipped to the section where they talked about this. And here's what they said. What they said is very, very instructive for us. These two doctors who wrote this book, two medical doctors and I guess a couple, two women, two lesbian women, said that our children are not the only ones who may find themselves in uncharted territory. It can be exhilarating and sometimes scary to be painting a new and different lesbian family tree. Notice the words there: uncharted territory, exhilarating, and scary. What do those words bring to mind? For me, it's things like bungee jumping or very scary roller coaster rides. And you know what? Those things are fantastic for adults. But you know what? We do not subject children to them. It would be cruel to strap a child into a bungee cord and throw them over and just let them have fun. It would be cruel to strap a young child into a roller coaster and send them on their way. But that is exactly what these doctors are telling us the lesbian family is like. And it gets even worse. Considering how boys would do in lesbian homes, they have this to say: it will be interesting to see over time whether lesbian sons have an easier or harder time developing their gender identity than do boys with live-in fathers. We live in a warning label society. At every turn, we are faced with a warning label to tell us that no animal or person was harmed in the development of this product. Whenever we use makeup, whenever we shampoo our hair, we're told no animal was harmed in the testing of this product. And we can rest easy. But when it comes to the lesbian home, the best thing that they can tell us is it will be interesting to see. They cannot assure us that no harm will come. The best they can tell us is it will be interesting to see. Folks, I don't want to gloss over that too quickly. I want us to really soak that in. We're talking about children. We don't experiment on animals, but we are experimenting on children. We are being asked to join and endorse a society-wide vast experiment on children. And as they tell us, it will be interesting to see how it turns out. How many of you think it will be interesting to see? Or how many of you think it would be actually cruel to subject children to this? We need to understand that and to help other people understand it.